Sisterhood is livelihood. It is what keeps you going. It is what makes the smallest moments impeccable. It's the driving force in everything that I do and all that I am. Sisterhood is just a group of amazing women that see each other, hear each other, love each other, are there for each other, support each other, and just take over the world. So hi, my name is Bianca. You're never gonna grow. You're never gonna meet the type of people that can change your life, that can elevate you, and that can show you new things, and that can, bring you to a space of just being a great individual. You can't get there if you stuck in that mindset.
Hey, before we drop into this episode, I want you guys to do me a favor. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and comment down your thoughts on these topics that we're having. We want to continue these conversations down in the comments. So make sure you comment and make sure you turn on that bell so you can get our episodes every Thursday at 6 p.m. All right, now enjoy the episode.
Ippy, that's it.
Welcome to Epidemic podcast. I'm your host, Caleb Knight, the good guy that messes up sometimes, but here to have no BS conversations, man. Look, we finally made it. Season 3. Hey, can I get a round of applause? Come on, man. Season 3. We made it, and this season is all about connections because I personally believe that connections is what forms us as people. The people you have around you or your connections in general changes your views. It has your perspectives. Also your beliefs. I really truly believe that your connections truly influence you in your self-growth and all of that. So today we're going to focus specifically on the sisterhood. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, from the outside looking in, I got a guest with me here today. From the outside looking in, I can honestly say your sisterhood is something amazing. You feel me? So I want to personally welcome to the studio. Please give a round of applause for the one and only Bianca. You feel me? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So please go ahead, introduce yourself to the people that don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Okay, well, hi. Thank you for that introduction. It's really good to, hear that from outside looking in, people see that I have like great friendships, great sisterhoods of people that are amazing, and impact me in such an amazing way that it's like you can't help but to notice it. So hi, my name is Bianca, as Caleb has said, and I am a girl's girl. That's all that sums me up, honestly. Doesn't matter what I do for a living, doesn't matter what I have or what I don't have. At the end of the day, I'm just a girl's girl and I live my best life
All right.
to the fullest.
To the fullest. All right, now come on, somebody. First of all, before I even ask you the question of the day, you know what I'm saying? Happy birthday again. You feel me? It was her birthday. You feel me?
Libra season. Stop playing.
On time, man. Yeah. Yeah. It's our time now. Come on, somebody.
We shining.
Come on now. All right. Let's get to it. What does sisterhood mean to you?
Oh, God. That is such a big question.
Oh, unloaded
I don't know. I think the best way I could sum it up is sisterhood is livelihood, honestly speaking. It is what keeps you going. It is what makes the smallest moments impeccable. It's what, I don't know, it's the driving force in everything that I do and all that I am. Sisterhood is just a group of amazing women that see each other, hear each other, love each other, are there for each other, support each other, and just take over the world, honestly speaking. That's what it is to me.
Oh, wow. All right. So, I bet your sister's happy hearing this right now.
Listen, period. Y'all, listen. Shout out to y'all.
All right. So let's start from where it all starts. You know what I'm saying? So going about picking your sisters, how do you go about choosing the one that you feel belongs to you, like in your circle? How do you go about choosing that?
Honestly, I don't. I don't pick the people that are in my lives. Honestly speaking, I feel like the amazing individuals that I have that are my sisters, my famship, my core group of people, I feel like those were God selected, like handpicked by himself, right? Like,
Yes.
because we meet so many people in our day-to-day lives, and you never know how important somebody's going to be in your life until they get there.
Yeah.
Right? So I
Yeah.
didn't pick them. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
if I saw my best friend, and just thought she was gonna be this, I didn't think it. Like some best friends, like it started off with me not liking you.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Like, why you like
That's
that?
a fact. That's a fact. I want you to touch on that a little bit more. Oh my goodness. You starting early. There's so many avenues to go through. Okay, so you said it's a lot of people that you don't even get to pick. You said God.
Yeah.
You feel like God chooses them himself. I want to
Yeah.
touch a little bit more on that. Do you go to God about your friends?
So after they've become my core friends, I go to God about my friends. Like I'll pray for my friends. I want to see them win. I'm there to support them. I'm there for their ups and downs and stuff like that. But in terms of like going to God about picking my friends, no, that happened by happenstance. Like I
Okay.
was just there lit having a good time. And God said, yeah, baby, you're going to need this person later on in life, right? Like when God is leading your life, it just magical people just come into your life, and then later on you look back at it, because hindsight is 2020. You look back at it and you like, yeah, shout outs to you, God, because for real, I wouldn't have made it through this or that if I didn't have this particular person in my life. And if it was up to me, that might not have been the person that I would have picked.
Beautiful.
So yeah.
Now that's true. I truly agree that it's most of the time you don't really know who's around you until it's that time for them to step up, or for them to be like, for them to be that pole for you.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you said something here also. You said you need people.
Yeah.
Need people. We live right now in a world
Yeah.
where everybody feel like they could do it themselves. You feel me?
Lies.
Like everybody quick
Lies.
to cut off everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need you. I could do this by myself. So touch a little bit more on that, about why is it that it's important to have like core people around you?
Honestly speaking, I feel like that's lies from the pits of hell. If anybody say they don't need nobody, you a liar. Like you're lonely at night, you think about it, you wish you had them friends, like you envious of people who do have those friends, because for real, who wants to go through life by themselves, right? Like relationships come and go, but like your people, the people that you laugh ugly with, you know what I mean? That you cry with, you can be vulnerable with, you can show your true selves with. Those are the people that you need in your life to get through all the seasons of life, right? So no, I don't believe in that. I feel like that is a terrible message that's out in this world about not needing people, or like, oh, I'm gonna cut this person off, or like, yeah, no, this person is dead to me, or burning bridges. Like, I don't know, I don't have that type of spirit in me. Like it just don't make sense for me. I feel like if you're better at understanding the difference between personality and character, you wouldn't have to cut people off, right?
Please go on that some more, please. The difference between character. Oh, please go on that some more.
Yeah, what I mean by that is I see a lot of women that have issue with other women, right?
Yes.
And it's difficult to make friends, or it's difficult to withhold friends, right? Because it's for real, girls, it's nothing for us to make friends. Like we can go in the bathroom and make a best friend in like 2 seconds.
That's
like for real. But it's a matter of keeping friends, right? Maintaining friends, watering your friends, and nurturing that relationship. And I feel like, to go back to what I was saying about personality versus character, I think it has to do with personality is the first thing that you see about somebody, right? That's why you can make that best friend in the bathroom in 2 seconds, because she's lit, she's turned up, she bigging you up, she telling you how fine you look, oh, your booty getting bigger, like, oh, them shoes is cute, like it's a good vibe, it's a good feeling, right? So we attach to that feeling, and the mistake that a lot of women make, and girls and whoever, is that you go off the personality, off the vibe, and you latch on like, oh, gang, that's best friend, like we rotted, and it's like, later on you start realizing, oh, she's a liar. That's in her character. She's not loyal. She's not dependable. She's not going to show up and show out for you. She bad with money. You know what I mean? she might sleep with your man. Like, you don't know that because you didn't take the time to see the character in her, right? And I think that it's important for women to be okay with being cool with everybody, but not everybody's in your circle. Right? Like there's a difference in that.
But that goes back to what me and Vince was talking about, where I said I wanted to bring that to your attention and see what you think about it, about people that have a, like, for example, I'm gonna talk about me real quick. me, I have a lot of friends. Like if you
Yeah.
look at the definition of friends, it literally says two people with mutual interests. So that means
Yeah.
if me and you both like movies,
Yeah.
yo, you're my movie friend. If
Lit.
me and my man's like a music, you're my music friend. For
Mm-hmm.
me, but however, now one thing that I started to personally do is limit who I call my bro. Because everybody nowadays call everybody bro.
Okay.
You feel me? Everybody call everybody
Everybody
sis.
a bro and a sis.
Yo, it's crazy.
You
You
not my
feel me?
sister. My
That's what I'm
mom may
saying.
birth
You
you.
feel me? And there's this thing. It's another thing too. Like if my mama don't know you and your mama don't know me,
That
mamas
part.
don't know each other. We're not really brothers. So I really had
That
to
part.
start. You know what I'm saying? Changing that aspect of calling everybody my bro and say like, yeah, this my guy instead of that's my bro or that's my friend.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I just wanted to know since well, we basically agree on that aspect. About
Mm-hmm.
you could be cool with everybody. Everybody could be your friend, but not everybody could be in your closeness circle or better yet, lack of terms, your sisterhood. You
Yes.
feel me?
I would go as far as to say not everybody can be your friend.
Oh,
I go as far to say you can be cool with
for
everybody.
everybody. Okay.
Right? Like you can be nice to everybody.
Mhm.
You can smile with everybody. If you see me, it's nothing but love because that's within me. Like I'm just gonna show love because that's who I am.
Mhm.
It oozes out my pores. I was made from God who is love. Like it just
Mm,
oozes out
come
my
on
pores,
now.
right? However,
Mhm.
for me to call you a friend, like you said, mutual interest or whatever the case may be, that's great. But I think the struggle is keeping people in those categories, promoting people when necessary, demoting people when necessary. And it doesn't even have to be a conversation that is had with other people because that's your responsibility of who you have in your life or don't have in your life, right? Like you are the main character, you are the director, the producer, the
Mhm.
everything in your own life,
Yeah.
right? So honestly, it's a matter of I'll use myself for an example, right?
Mhm.
I know thousands of people. I'm cool with thousands of people. I show nothing but love. I could walk into a spot and be like, everybody like, oh, what's up, B? What's up? I'm like, oh, showing love, right?
Mhm.
But you know you not my friend. Like
Mm.
we don't text each other. You're
Yeah.
not the person I would call up for this. I have a friend that is just for parties. I have
Yeah.
a friend just because you love movies with me. I have friends for just this, but then I have friends that are for everything. I have friends that
Yeah.
see me, that know what hurts me, that know what makes me happy. The
Mhm.
friends that I could do absolutely nothing with because we enjoy each other's space and time.
Mhm.
Like, but you just have to know how to put those categories and know how to demote and promote as necessary.
Beautiful, beautiful. And I'm glad that you went that direction with the promoting and demoting
Mm-hmm.
because that often seems to be a lot of I see it around my group of women also
Yeah.
where it's like they've been friends with a girl for like since they were young or
Yeah.
they trauma bond with a girl and they don't know whether to dismiss or promote or demote because they feel like they're scared of the reaction that they're gonna get from what I'm saying said person. So how do you go about demoting or promoting a personnel or a friend, you could sort of say?
Yeah. I think people have struggled with that because they're scared of making new friends, right? They're scared of the disappointments or like I guess associating bad characters of their friendships with like new people. Like
Mhm.
that girl did me wrong, or so like I think other people gonna
You
do
gonna
me
do me
wrong,
wrong.
or whatever the
Yeah.
case may be, right? So you scared of making friends. But if you weren't scared of just meeting people, just to meet people, having a good time with people, just cause, then it'd be easier for you to experience new things and
Mhm.
then see what it is that you want for yourself out of life, the type of people you want around yourself. Because
Yeah.
honestly speaking, there are day ones, which we love a day one. Don't get me
For
wrong, because
sure.
you seen me out the trenches, you knew me out the mud, like
For
you
sure.
knew what I look like before I look
Yep.
like this. You know what
Yep.
I mean? Like we love that.
Mhm.
But there's new friends that you meet that'll do more for you than your day one,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
Off of maybe a few months of knowing them because that's their character, that's what they're around, that's what they're used to.
Yeah.
So they show you a different side of life, and then now you want more for yourself. And now you
Yeah.
start reevaluating. You're like, damn, hold on, me and my bestie or me and my da da da, we don't do this, we don't do that. I actually have a desire for this, and I actually have this for that. And I think when it comes to demoting people, right? Because now you've seen more, you want
Mhm.
more, and you like this treatment from these new
Yeah.
people or whatever, right? I don't think it's fair to cut off your best friend,
Mhm.
right? Because they helped you get to where
Who
you are
you are,
now,
yeah. Yeah.
right? But when it comes to demoting your best friend, you can do that without having to have a conversation about demoting your friends, right? It's a matter of you no longer have certain access to me, right?
Mm.
Certain things bother me. So we're just going to leave it at that, right?
Yeah.
Or it could also mean like letting them know this is what I like now.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And if you put it on them to show you if this is something that they're willing to invest in because they care for you.
Yeah.
Right. But if you're not willing to invest in or do the things that I want to do now, then it's like, oh, okay, that's fine. I'll just leave you where you at. So we'll
Yeah.
talk about what we used to talk about.
Yeah.
We'll, hang out in the capacity of what we used to do if I want to, when I want to. Right?
Yes.
That's the demotion.
Yes.
That's where the demotion comes in. It doesn't have to be a
Yeah.
conversation. It doesn't have to be like, oh, nah, I'm not gonna. No, because they still serve a purpose. They're still wonderful people.
Mm-hmm.
It just means that you have elevated in a place that is past where they are.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. And I'm so glad you went there too, because it's like you just keep leading me on. Whew. Come on, Holy Spirit, let it flow. I'm so glad that you went there, because that's one of the things I was also talking to my boys, and I feel like that's something that we need to bring back as adults. Like, when you were young, like you said, you fell in love with somebody's personality, and when you're young, you're like, hey, I want you to be my friend.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then you guys become friends. I feel like we should carry that into adulthood, where it's like now we can vocalize more like, hey, I like you. I want you to be my friend, but hear what comes with being my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, gotta show up for me. You know what I'm saying? This is what I need. This is why we gotta be dependable. And if they agree to those, prerequisites, you feel me? Then you can now hold them on if they agree to being your friend. So I feel like that is so good. But then you also said you don't need to have a conversation.
Yes. You don't.
So then how do they know, or how?
So I'm really big on if you wanted to, you would, right? Very big on that. But I'm also very big on, I want to make sure I say this the right way.
Come on now, take
Because
your
my
time.
friends is listening. I'm very big on setting a standard.
Yeah.
Right? That it's so strong that you can't help but to treat me in a particular way because this is what I require. Right? And without telling you, because sometimes when you tell someone what to do, they're doing it, but do you know if they want to do it?
That's true.
Right?
Could be just doing it just to keep you happy, or just to keep you around. Yeah.
Right? I don't want anyone around me that's doing something just cause, or just because I said so. No. Right? I look at even our relationship with Christ, right? He's not the kind of God that is like, do this, that, and a third. It's not works. It's faith as well, right? But you do those things because you love him, right? So it's the same way. If you love me, you'll do these things, but not because I said so, right? But because you love me to do them. And I that's the way that I know the distinguishing factor based on this is your character. Like, if you see this is something that hurts me or that bothers me, if I speak on it, then you change your behavior, and that therefore I know you care. Right? Or if I say, like, if I meet a bunch of new girls that are like into doing the things that I'm into, even whatever it may be something weird or whatever. Maybe I want to go outside and just hug trees all day. You know what I mean? Like, just random stuff like that, right? And now, as my friend, and you not into that, you hate that type of stuff. You hate nature for sure, right? I'm not gonna hold it against you. Don't get me wrong, but I'll let you know, like, hey, this is what I'm into. This is what I'll be doing on Thursday. Would you like to join me? If you join me, then that's saying that even though you dislike this, you're doing this because you care for me.
Yeah.
That's what I like. But I don't want to force you to do anything you don't want to do.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's okay if you don't want to do it either, because that's not what we bonded over anyway.
Okay.
So I don't gotta cut you off. I don't gotta stop talking to you because you don't want to hug trees with me. Like, be for real. I got other people to do that with.
You just get less.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You just might not see me every Thursday because I'm hugging trees with these people.
Yeah. Makes
And
sense.
if you want to see me, come do what I want to do.
Makes sense.
And vice versa. Yeah, that's the heavy part. And vice versa.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to be the friends that receive and not give.
Yeah.
Right? We got to love people how they want to be loved just as much as we want people to love us how we want to be loved.
Yes. Yes. I'm seeing something also with you. You're big on boundaries from the way that you're speaking.
Heavy. Heavy on it.
Heavy on it.
Heavy on it.
How do you handle friends that cross your boundaries? Because I feel like a lot of, like, I've spoken with him also. It's like it feels like a lot of times people just feel entitled
Mhm.
to a lot of things. Like you said, like that's the reason why I went to the conversation, because other friends
Mhm.
would be like, well, why didn't you tell me? You know what I'm saying? Like they are entitled to a lot of things. So friends that cross your boundaries, how do you go about, handling that? Well, you don't have conversations, but how do you go about handling
No,
that? You
sometimes
feel
some
me?
things warrant conversations, right?
Mhm,
So if someone crosses a boundary or makes me feel a way that I don't necessarily feel is right, or, is harmful towards me,
mhm.
I'm big on communication. Like, it's
Okay.
very important for me in every relationship in my life, no matter who it is, for me to communicate, but communicate effectively,
Mm,
right? So I'm not only communicating to get my point across, but I'm communicating in a way that I know you receive information as well, right? So depending
that's
on the friend that
huge.
I have, it depends on how I'm gonna have certain conversations with you, right? Like I have friends, like if you hurt my feelings, I could really just look at you and be like, you playing with me. Stop playing with me. Like, you know what I mean? You pissing me off right now. Stop playing with me. I could say it to you quick just like that. But then there's other friends that may be a little more fragile, that may not communicate the way that I communicate because that might come off a little harsh.
Mhm.
So I'm also aware, because I care, I'm also aware of that. And it's like a different conversation. It's like, hey, when you said X, Y, and Z, it made me feel this way because of this,
Yes, that's
right?
huge. Yeah.
And I don't like that,
Mhm,
right? And that is going to affect our relationship if that continues to happen. Now, a respectful mutual relationship is one that say,
mhm.
either it's like, oh, my bad, that was never my intention, or if it was intentional, then it's like, okay, cool, demotion. That's
The
it.
motion.
Demotion. And you wouldn't even know it.
Oh man, wow, that's great. I'm really not. I'm really. You really got me fascinated, because I feel like you're speaking from your peak self right now.
Yes, I
You feel
am.
me? And it's just amazing. So like, how did you develop this sense of, because a lot of women, they're like, listen, this how I am, this how I am, this how I'm gonna be, this how I talk, you either take it or leave it. You feel me?
Yikes.
But you've developed the
That's scary.
but you've developed in a way where you literally know how to effectively communicate with each of your
Yeah.
friends. And that's not something you just get overnight. That's actually
Yeah.
like, you got to actually take time. That actually takes knowing who it is that's in your circle, that's in your sisterhood. So
Yes.
how did you manage to develop well, it's a skill, to be honest.
I don't want it to get mistaken. Like, just because I could sit here at 30 and say, yes, I'm 30. I know I look good.
Come on,
Um,
somebody. Come on now.
oh, just because I can sit here at 30 and say all these things and know all these things and be eloquent in the way that I'm saying them and the way that I approach my sisterhoods and my friendships, it's true. It did take time to get here, right? Because I have friends that I've met when I was like 11
Mhm.
or like till this day. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure a lot of them can say, yeah, she wasn't like that back
Yeah, of
then.
course, of course, of
She
course.
wasn't.
Of course.
You said what? Oh, I wish you like yeah, it was a different attitude and vibe,
For
right?
sure.
But this is why I go back to saying like it's God handpicked, right?
Mhm.
Because for people to stay in your life for 20 some years, 15 years, 5 years, whatever the amount of time is, it has to be God hand selected, because for them to go through the different phases of you,
Yes.
like
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
It was rough. But I will say that at the core of it, if you're a loving person,
Mhm.
a caring person, right?
Yeah.
Then no matter what it is, the type of attitude or the type of vibe that you have or whatever,
Mm.
you're because you're loving and you're caring, you're always going to try to grow because you love and care for the people that are around you,
That's it
right?
right there.
So that's why I say yikes when I say people that say, "Oh, that's just how I am. It is what it is.
Mhm.
Take it or leave it." Like, get rid of that Jezebel spirit,
Come on,
please.
somebody.
Because it's just gonna keep you
Yeah.
stagnant. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You're never gonna grow. You're never gonna meet the type of people that can change your life, that can
Yeah.
elevate you, and that could show you new things, and that can, bring you to a space of being, just being
Mhm.
a great individual. Like,
Yeah.
you can't get there if you stuck in that mindset.
Yeah.
Like, I probably used to be quick at the mouth. I might cuss. I might, I might do some things, but I was very loving and caring, and I heed advice,
Mhm.
right? And because I know the people that are giving me these advice are people that love me,
Yeah.
I don't take it lightly and I don't get offended. I really look at it. My friendships are like a mirror to me. Like, I look at it and I say, dang, okay, maybe this is something I need to work on myself. Because for you to say that about me and you're the person closest to me, maybe you're right. You know, maybe you're right. Maybe I should grow. But it comes from a place of loving care at the end of the day. That's it.
That is amazing. Side note.
Mhm.
Drake said no new friends. You feel me? Drake said no new friends.
Drake got a bunch of new friends.
Yeah. I seen this on social media. At what age do you say, like, I've had enough of meeting new people, these who I'm locking down with, and that's it? You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like there's a cap to having an inner circle friend where you say, all right, this is it, I'm done? Or do you feel like there's always space for new individuals?
I can't speak for everybody. I can only speak for myself as an extrovert, as a big Libra energy, you know, as a loving, godly person that just loves people in general. I'm always meeting new people. Like, I just love people. Like, I'm a good vibe. So I'm always meeting people. I love meeting new people. I will say half and half in terms of when they say like no new friends, I would say it's hard to get into my core. Right? So it's not intentional.
Glad you went there. Yeah.
It's not intentional. But baby, you could be amazing. But it's hard to get to my heart of hearts because there's layers to this. You know what I mean? Like, because honestly speaking, it's like I can meet 1,000 people today at 30 years old. Right? 1,000 people. Let's do the math. About 500 of them, we just gonna stay cool. You ain't even gonna make it to the point of friendship. Okay? About 100 from the 500. We down to 100 now. From 1,000, we down to 100. 100 of y'all, I'll call y'all friends. Feel me? I could link you. What's up? First of all, I get tired now. So, wow. Okay?
Social
wow,
good, yeah.
First of all, right? So, 100, I might link you. We could be friends, right? From the 100, about 30 of y'all could come to my crib. Maybe. Right? On a good night. 5 of y'all might make it to close friends.
Close friends, okay.
Right? Close friends.
That sisterhood brick.
You see me? That close friends. And the 5, when I say close friends, I mean like you invited to the birthday. You know what I mean? Like you invited to the birthday. Close friends. You invited to the birthday. You know what I mean? We could pop out. Like I actually care about you. Like if you need $1, I'll give you $1. You know what I mean? That's the 5 out of the 1,000 new people that I just met. Right? Out of the 5, 2 of y'all just might creep y'all way into being best friends.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't say the sisterhood. I said the best friendship.
Best friend.
Right? Because in terms of the sisterhood at this point in my life at 30, we locked in.
Oh, yeah.
We locked in. These are the people that I'm talking about, like, drop your baby to my crib. That's like, I'm be your best, what's it called when I said best man? No. I'll be your bridesmaid, maid of honor. Like, you know what I mean? Who call we slashing? Like, I'm with all that for my sisters.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? If I can't come over to your mama house when you not there, you ain't in the sisterhood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But we can be best friends though. Hey, girl.
Wow. That's crazy. That's good.
Yeah. That's so I'm saying, like, I understand to a certain capacity or to a certain, way. Like, I understand that mindset because it's very difficult to be vulnerable and to allow people all the way into your life like that. That's hard.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Wow. Amazing. Wow. 2 out of 30. I mean, 2 out of 1,000.
Yeah.
And you're not even in
the sisterhood. You listen, you best friend.
He's still outside they still outside the club looking at the window. Trying to get in. You don't gotta whisper.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh,
hey,
man,
friends.
That's crazy. Woo! That means those in the sisterhood gotta be careful, man. Which is where I want to go on to that next part, which is forgiveness.
Yes.
You know, us guys, you know, it's easy to forgive because I'm gonna keep it a buck. We just blame it. We blame it on y'all at the end of the day. You know, we blame it on y'all. at the end, we don't care, and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's all right. You get over it. You want a beer? Let's go get a beer, man. You
You're
know?
capping. You're capping.
We'll cry about it and
Your
ourselves.
brother, that's your brother. He hurt your feelings. You in your chest is hurting. You lying right now. Okay.
But
Please.
forgiveness, though, it seems to be very, like, it's a hard thing, especially right now in today's society.
Yeah.
Between women, it's very hard. Like,
Yes.
like I said, people are just easy to just cut you off and leave you there, you know? So how has you managed, or have your friends, because I know forgiveness works both ways.
It does.
So within your sisterhood, how has forgiveness either, well, I'm not going to say demoted. You know what I'm saying?
Demoted. Real fast.
How has forgiveness allowed you guys to, grow the sisterhood within each other?
Yeah, forgiveness is hard. Yeah, it really is. Honestly, I'll speak for both sides, right? I'll speak for the sides of the girls that cut off their close friends and it's like, I'm done with her, and goes through the friendship breakup, because that is very hard.
Yeah.
I understand, right? Because the issue with that is, well, I shouldn't say issue, because there's no issue with that, because I'm sorry, how you feel is valid, right? I think what happens is sisterhoods and friendships are so sacred to us women. It's a different thing for us and guys.
Yeah.
It's so sacred to the point where we have certain levels of expectations that if you hurt me after I've let you all the way into my heart and into like my entire life and into everything that is me, it's like, how could you? Right?
Yeah.
It's harder. Breaking up with a best friend is harder than breaking up with any man. Honestly, truly. Right? So I understand when girls are like, I'm done with this best friend of mine or whatever. Like, I could never, blah, blah, blah. Right? Only if it's like they intentionally hurt you in a way that, they knew better. So I get that. But on the other hand, when I say my sisterhood is my sisterhood, these are family. Like blood couldn't make us thicker, right? And with your sister, you fight. You get mad. You might punch her in the face sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, I don't condone violence. Like you get mad, you curse at each other, you whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, just like a real sister, where you going?
Yeah.
You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, be for real, because, and not in no disrespectful type of way or anything like that. It's just a matter of having conversations after the hurt is done and both seeing each other's point of views and where you came from with it, the perspective and what hurt you and why it hurt you, which is what we talk about having effective communication. Because if we both care, we can communicate about it and then we could be apologetic about it. And I think some people struggle with being apologetic because they want to be right. Yeah. It's not about being right. It's about understanding where somebody else comes from and why they feel the way that they feel. Yeah. Because whether you agree or disagree, they still felt that way. Yeah. Right? Whether it was your intention or not your intention, your actions were still your actions. You can't take it back. So all you can do is be apologetic and move forward, learning from that situation and not do it again. Because that's when, if you do it again, then that's different. Like, you disrespecting me at this point.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Like, let's be for real. Stop playing in my face.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where like the forgiveness comes from on both sides. And again, like I said, it's hard to even get to the sisterhood. So the fact that you're there, it's like, that I love you and I care about you. Like, love you like my sister, my mother's child. Like, for real, for real. So yeah, it's nothing but a conversation and being apologetic and moving forward. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great, man. I truly believe that it's tough, man. Forgiveness is tough, especially if it's coming from somebody so close. So if you do manage to push through, whatever it is, and you manage to forgive each other, it's only gonna strengthen you guys even more.
Yeah, for sure. And that's the thing too. Like, after forgiveness, it's gonna be weird what I'm about to say, but after forgiveness has to be forgetting. It has to be forgetting. Because if you're gonna bring it back, you didn't forgive me.
Yeah.
We can't move forward. If you're gonna make a slick comment, be for real.
Yeah.
Be for real.
No slick comments, yeah.
Because we all know women's tongues, okay, could be the death
Yeah.
of anything and anyone.
Yeah.
So if you're going to forgive me, bind your tongue, right? Truly forgive me from your heart and really want to move forward with me,
Yeah.
because then what's the point of what we doing?
True.
So that's
True.
really it.
Yeah. Nah, I agree for sure. 100%. Which means now I want to know. So
Mhm.
now let's go back to your analogy of 1,000 friends. You know, saying 100 made it. Well, they were still on the line, and
500 we was close with. 500.
500. You feel me?
100 we was cool with.
Was cool with.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then was it 50?
30,
30,
baby. 30.
30.
50 is wow.
50 is wild.
30 we
Okay.
friends.
30 we friends.
We could link.
We can link, maybe,
Yeah.
possibly, no matter how I'm feeling.
Yeah, right.
What's the other number?
Then it's 5 from 30, right?
5 is outside the club.
Yeah.
Well, 5 is not even outside the club.
5 is inside the club. Don't do that.
5 is inside?
5 is inside the club.
But they don't got
They
a
don't got a
section.
section. They got VIP.
Okay.
They inside the club. Don't
They
do my
inside the
5 like
club.
that.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
My 5 is close friends.
Okay.
Don't do them
All
like
right.
that.
All right. And then 2 got a section.
2's in
got a
VIP.
section. VIP. Okay.
We popping bottles in there. Okay? It's lit.
That's a beautiful analogy. That's amazing. Which leads me to what I'm going to say, which is so you know, like I have it too in my friend group circle. How do you deal with the group of friends that you have, and then the inner group that you have within that friend? Because if you have a large group, of course there's those that's those little 1-2 people out of there that you're gonna be, you know what I'm saying, really, really close to. So how do you balance that, you know what I'm saying, having those that you're really close to without it affecting the larger ones outside that are still close to you?
Okay. I love that question, right? Because it's very intricate.
Oh,
Okay. You gotta play your cards right with this, right? So I have to preface by saying, depending on what season you're in, you're going to be close with a different person than you are with another, right? We have to fully understand what season we're in. That's very important. You have to look within and know where you are in life, right? Now, I'll speak more so like, because for me, I have friends that are from different walks of life, right? That become my core friends. So a lot of the times I don't have to deal with that. However, I do have group of friends that are from that same walk of life that are in my core friends, right? That depending on what season it is, I might be closest with one. Depending on the next season, I might be close with the other, right? And that just has to do with, again, who do you feel safe with in this season, right? Because there might be some things that, you know what, I feel like I want to contact this person right now. And this is the person that you're talking to every single day, and you're going through what you're going through with them, because they're the person that's going to make you laugh the hardest. They're the person that's going to cry with you. They're the person that is going to relate to what you got going on, right? And then that season might come and then stop. And then now you're closest with the next person that's in that friend group, because now I'm in my outside season.
Come
you feel
on,
me?
somebody.
Now I wanna step out. And I want to be with the big stepper. You know what I mean? I want to be with somebody who's on that same timing as me, that same energy as me. And that does not negate or change the relationship that I have with the other females in that same friend group. It just means this is the season I'm in right now. And that might not be the season that we're connecting on at this moment.
Okay.
But I still treat you the same. That's the biggest thing for me, is I don't treat anyone differently. I treat everyone the same. So if you called on me, I'm still here for you. Like if you called on me right now, and it's the sensitive friend, you need to cry, oh baby, we gonna sit here and we gonna cry together, right? I might not be the one crying, but we gonna be here on the phone with you or whatever. And best believe when I hang up, I'm gonna be outside with the friend that's I'm outside with, because this the season I'm in.
I'm outside.
You know what I mean? Don't feel no type of way when you see us.
Yeah.
But that's just really what it is. And as long as everybody's on the same page about that, then we good.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
That's amazing. It's all about the season that you're in, and it's okay to connect with different friends as long as you don't treat them
indifferently. Right. Just don't.
So then now let's talk about the friends that get in relationships now. And that all about my man. And they all of a sudden start, moving differently, stuff like that. How do you go about addressing that, or how do you go about, respecting that boundary if that's their thing? So how do you challenge that or tackle that?
I'm going to answer that by also answering every other aspect in women's lives, because feel like I would be doing a disservice if I only talked about the women that get in a relationship and it's my man, my man. Because I have such an eclectic group of friends that I have the friends that is my man, but then I also have the friends that it's my job, my job. I have the friends that my
Mm,
kids, right? So all of these women have a lot going on in their lives. And
mhm,
so I want to preface by saying that it's very, very important to have your own life,
mm,
okay? To be a low maintenance friend. And a low maintenance friend is a friend that I don't need to talk to you every single day.
mhm,
I don't need us to be texting all the time.
yeah,
Baby, it's nothing but love. We already locked in. We ain't got nothing to prove.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we ain't like in 17 where it's like, if you not
Mhm.
here and we ain't going
Facts.
outside the Soho, then we not like, then our friendship is in struggle. If I'm not on your top 5 on MySpace, then does that mean we still go together?
Yeah,
Like,
nah,
be for
facts.
real. We're
Yeah.
adults. We have life. Life is lifing for everyone.
Mhm.
Right? So go be my man, my man. I'm on the sideline cheering for you. I know that's right, boo. You know what I mean? Let run his pockets dry. Do your thing. You know what
Wow.
I mean? That's your season. I'm
Wow.
here for it. I love it. I want to see that for you, because guess
Mhm.
what? When my turn come, baby, my man, and I'm outside too. So like, it's your turn. Shine.
Mhm,
Or the friends that's like, my job, my job. Baby, what you need? You know what I mean? Like,
mhm,
when are you free? Because maybe we can link. You want me to come to your job for something? Like, you know what I mean? Just, it's okay for your friends to do that. Even the mothers, right? My children, my children. Be for real. They're doing 10 jobs in one with
mhm.
kids.
Yeah.
So why you can't be the friend that pull up on her? That help her out with the kids. That what you want to do. Like, you know what I mean? When you don't have the kids, let me know when you want to be outside. It's okay. I might not talk to you for 2-3 months, but best believe when you call me, what's up? What it do? What we doing? Like, low maintenance friends. We love you. We cherish you. Thank you.
Wow. That's
Yes.
crazy. Wow. This is ah this is this is peak womanhood right here, man. Wow. This just a different mindset from what I usually hear, what
Yeah.
I usually see on social media. To know that women like you still exist. It's just amazing. Feel because the mindset that I've heard is completely different from what you said. Feel me? It's
Yeah.
all about like, oh, you got a man, and all of a sudden you forgot about me, and you know what I'm saying? Oh, all you do is work, work, work. You know what I'm saying? And
I'm gonna keep
it's
it a stack. That comes from an envious spirit. I'm sorry. It does. Stop. Just like, stop. And I say that because I truly believe if you have your own thing going on, if you have your own life,
on motion.
right? You worried about your own job, your own man, your own kids, your own whatever it is that you got going on.
Mhm.
You don't got time to be worried about what your friend is doing. All you have time for is to celebrate your friend and what they're doing.
Yeah.
That is it. That is all. Right? That's why like, listen, I am an advocate for all my friends to have their own friends. I can't be
That's
your only friend.
crazy. That's
Cause then you gonna hate
crazy.
me. Cause I got
Wow.
lots of friends. I got a lot going on. I'll be
Yeah.
busy. For real,
Yeah.
for real. So it's like, if you have your own thing going on, you don't have time to be envious. You don't have time to be upset. You don't have time to be like, to realize, oh, damn, I ain't talked to you. Like, relax. Just call
Mhm.
me. If you miss me, say that. Just
Facts.
say
Hit me.
that. It's not that deep. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Just say that, because if you know that I love you and I care for you, if you call me, you like, yo, B, pull up on me, son. I need to see you, like, whatever it, I'ma come running. I'ma fix my schedule and I'ma make the time. I'ma
Mm.
make myself free because I love and care for you. But don't be upset with me because I got a lot going on. Don't
Mm.
do that.
I like that you said that. The fact that it's like you encourage your friends to have other friends outside of you.
Please.
And well, once again, it's another this entitlement and this possessiveness that this society again is pushing, which is that, oh, I see it all the time. I wish I
Yeah.
had my own friend to do everything with. And it's like it's like, huh? What do you mean? Like you wish you had just one friend that you
No.
could do everything with? It's like how how does that even work? You know
Yeah,
what I'm
no.
saying? So I'm happy that you you said that. It's crazy. I want to talk about you a little bit, right?
Oh
Feel me?
gosh.
You said life is life, and I just want to just ask you how are you doing personally?
I personally, I'm doing well, right? And I say I'm doing well because I'm someone that's very big on perspective,
Mhm.
right? So, you know, I feel like God is always moving. God is the author of my life,
Mhm.
and everything that happens for his reason, and everything is going to happen in his timing. So no matter what life throws at me,
Mhm.
I love saying that life is lifing because it really do be
No, come
lifing.
on now. Everybody in the room can confess.
Okay.
Come on
But yeah,
now.
so whatever's going on and whatever life throws at me, no matter how difficult or no matter how sad or hurtful the season, I always try to find what is God teaching me, right? What am
Mhm.
I learning through this? How does he want me to grow for the
Mhm.
next season that I'm coming into my life? I like to look at life like the trees, right? Because in every season they look completely different. Sometimes they might look fully desolate, you know what I mean? Sometimes they're full, sometimes they're falling. It just seasons, right? So it's like one season after the next. If I can say what season I'm in right now,
Come on now.
shoot, I'll probably say I'm in fall. This season right now. Like things is falling, the weather's a little ugly.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's shining, sometimes it's raining. It's just
Yeah.
bipolar right now. But it's all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's cool. Because everything that is not for me will fall away
Yeah.
and winter will come. And then the seasons will keep changing until it's time for me to blossom again and be full and be in my soft girl
Sisterhood
era.
era. And how is your sisterhood developing right now and servicing you in this season that you're in right now?
Oh my gosh. Let me tell you something. That's why I say God hand selected the women in my life because honestly, I don't think I would be able to go through this season without them. Right? Um Listen, I'm talking about FaceTimes every day. I'm
Mhm.
talking about like just yesterday we was throwing that ass in a circle to
Come
Yang
on
Yang
now.
twins on FaceTime. You know what I mean? Like, but that's what keeps you going. That's what makes you laugh even when you want to cry.
Yeah.
That's it. Just company and just genuine people that love you that just want to laugh with you and make
Yeah.
you feel like there's a glimmer of hope in whatever is happening in your life.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing, man. Well, sheesh. I mean, like, I'm not even. You can have put it any clearer. You feel me? It's really important. Like, I'm a big advocate of having people around you, having a sisterhood, for us
Yeah.
guys, having a brotherhood, because literally the people you keep around are so important.
Yes.
So important to your growth. Like I said, so important to your perspective. It
Mhm.
is just it is just very important,
Yeah.
and I'm just glad that you've been able to find, what I'm saying, such sisterhood. And you can see, like, it's really, you're so happy to talk about your girls. It's
God
amazing.
is good. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not gonna lie. I've really been blessed, and my heart goes out to other girls that really want to have that type of level of friendship and haven't had much luck. It hurts my heart. I've gotten so many DMs from girls whenever, like, just from my birthday or
Hmm.
whenever we have different events and stuff like that, and they're like, "I wish I had a group of friends like yours,"
Yeah.
or "I wish I had friends that I could do X, Y, and Z." And my heart feels for them because I don't know what I do without my friends,
Hmm.
honestly and truly.
Yeah, for
So
real.
my heart goes out to y'all. And all I can say for those girls is first, love on you, right?
No
You got to
doubt.
pour into yourself
Yeah.
heavy. Get to know yourself,
Hmm.
right? And just be loving and sweet and nice and meet everybody and just joke with any and everybody.
Yeah.
And again, the personality versus character thing. Know who is just a good vibe and know who's going to show up and show out. And then that's how you start cultivating your circle. Um, yeah.
Yeah. Please keep the bouginess at home. Keep the Zuzu at home. Please keep the resting gal face at home. You feel me? Like, we don't, we ain't doing
You know
all
what's
that.
crazy? Every time I see a girl with a resting y'all face or
Hmm.
whatever, I literally just say hi and tell them how pretty they are because I don't think it's a intentional thing. I
Mhm.
think sometimes it's a self-defense thing, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have a friend who has a notorious, I'm talking about stank. Okay? You know who you are. Real stank. Um but truly the sweetest person. Like
Wow.
a girl's girl would do anything, hold it down for all my, like, just an amazing individual, and it's not her fault. She just generally, like, sometimes you get anxious, right? Or you have anxiety and you're in a certain spot and you just like, it's just like a defense mechanism. You're tense, you're tightened up. But the moment somebody speaks to you, the moment somebody says, "Hey, you look beautiful. Oh, that outfit is nice." You, but you would never get that if you don't just step up and say, "Hey."
Yeah.
So it's really big on just being secure within yourself as a woman,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
That's why I say pour into your own cup. If you love you, right? You are not intimidated by anything and anyone. You walk in a room
Yeah.
like, "Hey, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here."
Yeah, and it's
Yeah, and that
crazy you
energy
said
just
that.
comes
It
towards
comes to
you.
you,
It's just nothing.
and that's another thing too. It's like same way women make friends in 2 seconds in the bathroom is the
Yeah.
same way you make the same enemy in the same 2 seconds because they don't. Why she walk in the room and everybody's on her, or why she walk in the room and the room
Yeah.
is so filled, or I had all the attention before she came in, and now all of a sudden you got an enemy out
Projecting
of nowhere.
insecurities. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why
So
you got to
feel
fill
into
your own
yourself,
cup.
yeah.
Listen, if you need to go to therapy, go to therapy. Somebody done hurt you.
If
Listen.
need everybody
Be nice.
everybody know not everybody know everybody needs therapy. I believe everybody got childhood trauma,
Yeah.
turned into some. Everybody needs therapy though,
Yeah.
for real. So yeah, go to that for real.
For real, because you don't even know, but you project a lot of your own insecurities,
Yep.
and you literally shoot your own friendships down
Yeah.
all because of yourself. And
Yeah.
it's like, baby, if you lose one friend, maybe it's the friend. You lose two friends, it might be that friend too. You lose 3, 4, 5 friends, baby, it might just be you.
Come on
I
now.
don't know. It just might
Might
be.
be
Just
or
might be. Go
is.
talk to somebody. Sorry.
Nah, that's a fact. And hey, and I want to mention something too. Now,
Yeah.
they lose 2 or 3 friends, and now all they got is male friends. How you feel about that? The typical quote, which is, "Ah, guys are just so easy to be friends with compared to women." And the typical
I am
women.
so sorry.
Uh-oh.
I'm so sorry. But
Uh-oh.
it's really giving pick Misha. I'm so
Mm.
sorry. I'm so sorry. Honestly, I got a bunch of guy friends as well, right? I grew up real tomboyish. I'm talking about don't let the nails and the hair and all that fool you. I play football, I play basketball, I run track. Like, I did it all, right? I got the boys. You know
Come
what I
on.
mean? I got male friends 18 years. Still locked in. You know what I mean? But if all you have is male friends, you're seeking attention.
Mm.
You're not seeking real valued friendships.
Mhm.
Be for real. You lying to yourself.
Mm.
Like, be for real. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's okay to have male friends, but no female friends, something is wrong with you.
Yeah.
You are the problem.
Talk to somebody.
Okay? Okay.
Come on now.
That's how I feel.
Sheesh. That's how you feel about it? It's simple. Maybe that's it.
Maybe that's
Maybe
it.
that's it. You feel me? Nah, I agree. It's the same thing for guys too. If all you have is women friends, you either slept with half of them. You feel me? That's how I feel about it. You got nothing but female friends. They all waiting around, or you slept with half of them, or you might just be the problem. Because ain't no way every bro is after you. You feel me? Like ain't no way every bro is a problem, and you just the golden apple.
What are
You
you
feel me?
intimidated by? That's what I say. Right? That's a red flag. If you a guy, you just got nothing but girlfriends.
Hmm.
What are you intimidated by? Do you not feel man enough around other men?
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, well, let's leave us guys alone, man. Us guys is next week, man. You see, this week we spoke about the sisterhood, but fellas, brotherhood is next week, and I can't wait to talk about that. But back to the sisterhood. Feel
Yeah.
me? Before we end off, sisterhood is very important to you.
Yes.
You go hard for your sisters. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And with that comes a lot of attack on your sisterhood. Let me explain.
Mm.
How do you go about defending the sisterhood, not letting outside, talks, not letting outside people come and interfere with what you have with your sisters. How do you go about defending that?
I don't know. I think I made that face because I wish somebody would.
Oh,
Like, I'm like, what you mean? First of all, you can't even sit in my presence and speak on my friends or my sisters and anybody.
oh wow.
Right. That's what it is. Like, I don't know. I'm just too solid for that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a different type of girl's girl, right? I don't care what it is. You can't sit in my face and speak on anybody,
Wow.
right? Because it's the same way, vice versa, right? Because for me, if my friend or my sister sat in the presence of somebody that is talking ill of me, my first question is going to be, what made her feel so comfortable
To speak on you.
to speak on me in your presence,
Yeah.
right? Because you probably said something, right? There's probably a dialogue going off rip. Then you losing loyalty right there. Demoted.
You look like you don't play about that emotion.
I really don't. I really don't. I really don't.
Hey, you help
Really
friends. Y'all
don't.
better tread lightly, man. Oh man, sheesh! Imagine going from popping bottles. Now you don't got a section.
Yikes. But you know what? Let me say this though. I know I've been saying demoted a lot, but there's been a lot of promotions as well, right? Different seasons allow for promotion. And just because you've been demoted doesn't mean you can't re-promote yourself, right? It's your behavior and your actions, right? And that's why the conversation doesn't need to be had. Because just because I'm emotional about something or I'm upset about something today does not mean a week or a month from now I'm still going to feel that way. So imagine I had the conversation with you in the heat of the moment. Now I done disrespected my friend. Now I done caused a rift in our friendship. And you know I feel some type of way about X, Y, and Z. Now the opportunity and the chance for us to repair doesn't even come about because now you sitting with whatever feelings you have about what I had said. But if I had demoted you internally and revoked certain access from you without you even know, I just stopped calling you as much. And maybe I don't want to hang out when you called to say you want to hang out. I don't treat you indifferently. But right now I'm in my feels a little bit, right?
Yeah.
But a month from now, I'm over the situation we done talked or whatever the case may be. You just got re-promoted and didn't even know it because we back on timing. Right? That's why a certain conversation don't need to be had because
I like that.
it's an internal thing. It's not really a real situation.
I like
That's why
that.
I say
I think
that.
I'm gonna take
Yeah.
that system. You feel me? Just start to limit certain access, and you know, it ain't. It's all love, but it's not really about you. It's about me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Protecting the boundaries and all of that.
Right.
That is good. That's good.
Because you never know. Why would you want to burn bridges?
That's true.
You know what I mean? You never know where life will take you and who you'll need or whatever. Like, listen, you never know where life will take you. It's cool.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Side note, you know what I'm saying? I always like to have a little side note.
Oh,
you just had your
gosh.
birthday, you know what I'm saying? You just went out to
Same.
you went out to a restaurant. And we know
Yes.
how going out with friends are, you know what I'm saying?
How are they?
Oh,
How are they?
once the bill come, everybody's a mathematician. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's a mathematician once the bill come out.
That's
You
true.
know what
I've
I'm
heard
saying?
a
I
lot
just
about
want-
that. I've
yeah, I
heard a
just wanna
lot
hear-
about that.
I want to
For
hear
real,
your thoughts about that. Feel me? Because I made grace for friends where, you know, once we go out, we handle whoever the birthday person is.
Yeah.
We handle like, yo, you don't got to pay that. We
Yeah.
got you. But there's certain groups, of course, we see, of course, social media, and I've seen where it's like bill comes out and it's like birthday person and having the chip in, birthday person, you know. I want to know your thoughts. I want to know your thoughts about that.
All
You
right, I
know?
have many thoughts on that, right? Because there's no one right way to do certain things.
Mhm.
So I won't say that because everybody's pockets look differently.
For sure,
You know
for
what I
sure.
mean? Again, it goes back to knowing your friend,
Mhm.
knowing who the cheap friend, knowing who the broke friend. You need to know the friends. Okay? Because sometimes your broke friend be your best friend. Like, they real funny. Like, they really
facts.
gang. You know what I mean? But I can't take you outside because you're going to embarrass me. You know what I mean? Like, it's real.
That's a fact. That's facts.
Stop
That's
that,
facts.
Kiki.
That's facts. Nah, you know.
They talk about you. They talk about you.
It's all love, no.
No, but for real. So you just really got to know your friend. So beforehand, you already know what it is.
Yeah.
So, I mean, my birthday specifically went without a hitch. It's amazing because, you know, you do prefix, right? When you do prefix, it's like it's a set amount. You make sure everybody sends you a set amount. before
Mhm.
they even get there or whatever, right? Whatever the rest of the bill is, I'll charge it. It's fine. I'll take it because I'm just grateful that y'all came and showed out, and I don't need y'all paying additional anything. Like, it's cool. Put it on my card. We had a good time. We're done,
Yeah.
right? Different friends for different things.
Mhm.
Okay?
Mhm.
If you the broke friend, I'm gonna let you know probably months in advance. Say the coins. You need a payment plan. What you need to do, baby? Like, I got you. Let me know if you don't got a certain amount, because I'll put the other amount for you, because I just want you there. Your vibe is like different, and I need you there. You know what I mean? So it's really just about knowing what friends you got, and just also not like making your friend feel bad about for their circumstances and stuff like that. Just work with them how they gotta work with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shoot, I remember a time we was me and my best friend, we was going to Jamaica when we was young.
Mhm.
And I had to be on a payment plan, okay?
It be like that,
It
though.
be like
It be
that,
like
okay?
that,
My little
though.
retail job, I ain't have it. Okay, I was like,
Okay.
listen, can your mama pay, and then I'ma just pay her back in increment? Like, you know what I mean? But you gotta speak up. You gotta speak
Yeah.
up. The only thing that I'm not okay with is not having an agreement prior to going to any establishment, because I don't do embarrassment.
Yeah.
Okay? We gonna figure out the money in advance. Cause one thing about it, before I'm embarrassed, I'll just pay the entire bill.
Yeah.
I'll pay the
Nah,
whole bill.
facts.
And then we could talk about it when we get outside.
Mhm.
We
I'm
gonna
not gonna talk about it. It's clip.
no, sometimes it's clip, but we talking about close friends here.
Of course.
It's not clip. We gonna talk about it. I mean, like, yeah, so the whatever you owe me, don't play with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if it's somebody that you just cool with, and then like, cause you know you gotta be burned to learn a lesson sometimes about some people, cause personality, character, right? Personality is lit. You came off like you had it like that. You talking out the mouth. Now we outside and you can't.
You can't put up. Yeah.
You can't put up, right? So you get burned, and you know you cover the bill, and it's like, yeah, never again.
Yeah.
Never again. That's how I feel about it. But I don't by any means feel like there's one right way of doing certain things. It's just a matter of knowing your friends and just, you know, navigating before you get there.
Okay. All right. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, man. I just felt like I had to touch on that a little bit because, you know,
That's a sticky situation.
it's a sticky, a lot of
It's a
friendships
sticky
ends over that.
situation.
A
But
lot
I
of
think
friends.
the root of the ending of the friendship is because, bro, we didn't have to go through that. You could have just said
True.
something,
Yeah.
right?
Communication again.
Just communicate, bro. At
Yeah.
this point, like, you pissing me off. Like, do I even want you around me? Like, you can't speak up. Now, what other situation could you possibly put me in?
Yeah.
I think that's
true.
really what it is.
That's true. That's true. Oh man, this was great. Yo, like I'm so glad that you came here, man. This is really great. Before we, of course, and I just want you to just give advice. I know you really did it, but I feel like you really gotta run it back for them one more time. You feel me? To that girl that feels stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, to those women that are hitting you up in the DM, like, I wish I had this kind of friendship. To the women that's in your position, you know what I'm saying, to better give them a way to like level up the friendship more. Or to that little girl, to the young you know what I'm saying? Like,
She was
what
wild.
would you what would you tell them right here, right now, about having and the importance of a sisterhood?
That's so many people, Caleb. That's so many people I'm talking to right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Whew.
No pressure.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. For the girls that have trouble keeping friends, I say spend time with yourself, get to know yourself, know what you like, what you don't like, and then just be nice to people. Any and everybody that you meet, just be nice. Compliment people. People love that, you know? Friendships can be started over any and anything. So just be nice to people, compliment people. If you're not a social person, but you're a social media person, just like people's stuff, show some love, put a comment underneath. Guess what? They'll remember that. They'll send you one back. And then you never know. 2, 3 likes, a DM later. Hey, friend.
Yep. Yep. Just like that.
So that's that. I would say to those girls. To the women that are trying to maintain their friendships for the longevity of it, right? Because you've made some friends and now you want to keep them and you want to be friends with them 5, 10 years from now. Communication. heavy on it. Just communicate, be low maintenance, let people live their best lives, have stuff going on for yourself so that you're also occupied, that they also have something to celebrate for you. That's it. Just be well rounded, be cool, be chill, have things going for yourself, and be there to support other people. And your friendship can go 10, 15, 20 years longevity wise, right?
Yeah.
For the young girlies, I love y'all, first of all. Y'all outside. Y'all cute.
They are
Okay.
outside,
Y'all
man.
get into the money. And I
Mhm.
love that. But I have to say, money isn't everything. You chasing money, but you're not building important relationships,
Mm.
right? People that are there for you, that truly love and care about you. Learn the difference between personality and character.
Mm.
Everybody that's cool and got a good vibe ain't a good person,
Mm.
right? Hang out is cool, but bringing them into your personal life and telling them your stories, that's for people that you got to wait. Let time show you who they are so that you can have real friendships, real people that you locked in, real besties. Not everybody is your sis, okay?
Mm.
Be for real, be discernment. Learn to discern who is what. And it's okay. Everybody can be cool, but not everybody can be your main. You know what I mean?
Mm.
To my younger self, sheesh. Look at us now.
Come on. Come
Won't
on.
he do it? Um, um, to my younger self, I have no advice. I just want to say thank you. Like, you really were, are, and still that girl. Like, just, you know what I mean? Like, I love you and I thank you because of you. I am me. So that's all.
Come on now. Come on now. Come on
Yay.
now. Come on now. One tip for me. One tip.
You know?
Oh man. Oh man. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for the vulnerability. Thank you for the advice. Thank you for the stories. Thank you for just being here and really shining light on why it's important to have a sisterhood. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be seen a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just glad that you're starting off this episode, well, this season, you know what I'm saying, the very first episode. And I think you set the tone. Feel
Did
me?
I?
Yeah. Now my bro got some work to do. He gonna talk about brotherhood and we gonna see what he gonna talk about. But um really this was really a really enlightening conversation, and I thank you so much for coming on.
I have
And
to say thank you also because one, I'm honored that you even reached out to me about doing this, right? First episode, third season, stop playing.
come on
Okay.
now.
I feel valid. But also thank you for seeing the wonderful relationships that I have that even made you want to reach out to me. And also thank you for what you don't even know, which is this is, probably the best timing and needed and in the right season for you
Mm.
to have had me here talking about friendships because they are literally friendships and sisterhood because they are literally getting me through this season. So
Yeah,
it's amazing to be able to speak on it and to give them their flowers and
yeah.
say how thankful I am to them. Thank you. But yeah, so thank you. It just everything is working, effortlessly in this season and just working in good timing.
Good timing. Yes,
Good
sir. Yes,
timing. Good
sir.
timing.
All right, before we move on to that last segment, which is the support is free segment, of course, that's the segment where you could shout out anybody who want a business or, just spread the love.
Oh
Before we
gosh.
get to that segment, though, any questions for me, you know what I'm saying, that you have, personal, whatever, I'm here for it. You feel me?
Honestly, I don't think I have questions. I think I just want to say like shout outs to you in general for believing yourself and doing something that you felt called to do and having important conversations and being a safe space for people to talk about all different types of topic and it's okay to be flawed and say things the right way or the wrong way as long as the intent is there.
Yeah.
I think that that is amazing. I love, I've seen you grow up. So I love to
Yeah,
see
we
who
go
you're
way back.
becoming and being yourself in its totality. I think that that's amazing. Shout
Thank you
outs
so
to
much.
you. You're doing a
Thank
really
you.
great job.
Thank you so much.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it. Appreciate it. Ah,
You giving you your flowers,
come
you
on
know?
now. Thank you so much. But yeah, segment support is free. Go ahead and give a shout out to who you got to. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my gosh.
Yeah.
Who do I want to shout out? I definitely want to shout out my best friend Sky, her business, De La Hippie. She has an apothecary. Okay.
Come on now.
I always say that wrong, but yeah, she has an
Apothecary, yeah, that's right.
apothecary. She does body butters, oils, crystals, all types of things. Honestly, check out her page, De La Hippie with a J, DELAJIPI. I would say confidence in me, my girl boss, you feel me, Dav, who literally is just a pillar in her community and what she does for the youth and empowering them to be the women that have confidence within themselves. I love it. She's all things about the youth. So definitely want to shout her out. Um, Honestly, just for fun, I just want to shout everybody out. So Zoe, what's
Facts.
up, baby? I love you. Tamara, hey, baby. I don't know, just bad people. Honestly, the list could go on and on and on. But yeah, these some peoples that I want to say, hey, hey.
Come on, somebody. You feel me? And me, I just want to give a shout out to literally the sisterhood, man. Even my sister, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. You feel me doing her thing? You feel me? All the sisterhoods, man, like friendships, sisterhoods are so important, bro. Like it's really so important. And I'm just glad I got to shine the light on it, and to those that feel stuck, to just know that you can make it out.
Yeah.
There is better out there. You know what I'm saying? You're not stuck to the state, or you're not stuck to the borough that you're in with the friends that you know. You feel me? Get out there, meet new people. And once you get those experiences, then you will be able to set that boundary and,
Yeah.
like you said, show people how you want to be loved, and also reciprocate it. Feel me?
Yes.
And so that's about it, man. Once again, thank you so much for coming through. Thank you so much for being so vocal, you feel me, and being so vulnerable. And of course, I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe. Definitely comment down below any strong sisterhoods, and comment hashtag strong sisterhoods if that's you. You feel me? And of course, don't forget to turn on that bell so you can get our videos every time we drop, which is every Thursday at 6 p.m. We appreciate you. Thank you for watching, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace.
Then a lot of times the pianist understands more, like even without knowing the language, they understand more like about how the music is flowing.